Today I'm doing a fun collab with a bunch of other pin channels, and I'll be choosing my top 5 pins from my collection. I was invited to do this by Sarah's Disney Magic, and I have a link to her channel as well as all the other channels who are doing this collab down in the description. So be sure to check out those channels to see what pins they chose out of their collection. So I usually don't do videos like this because it's hard enough getting one video out a week, and videos like these have a deadline. But I decided to say yes because I figured picking my top 5 pins, like how hard could that be? Well, very hard. This was a challenge. This was not an easy task. I went through all my pins and about 15 of them kind of stood out to me. So I got those down to 5, and with a few honorable mentions I still want to show you. I did pick these out yesterday, so whatever mood I was in yesterday, these are the pins that I picked. So let's go take a look at the top 5 pins in my collection. All right, I'm going to start the list off with this 2018 Disneyland pin. And yes, I know, it's an open edition pin. What's it doing on my list? Well, I just love the design of this pin. So, number 1, I love how they wrote 2018, where you have the Mickey head that's just tipped over on its side, and it's the 0 and the 8. Very clever design there. And I also love symbols instead of words. So you have the Pixar Pal Around, Carthay Circle, Small World, and Matterhorn in symbols up top, which I love. And then you have Sleeping Beauty Castle in the background. And then, of course, there's some glitter in the Mickey head there. And at the bottom, it says, "The year to be here." And I was there in 2018. I only buy dated pins if I'm actually at the parks. So if I don't go to the parks in 2022, I don't get any of the dated pins. Just kind of weird like that. I don't know. Do you guys do that? I do the same with hotels too. I'm not going to buy a pin of a hotel or resort that I didn't stay in. But yeah, very nice pin, especially for an open edition. The back's kind of cool too because it's all like painted. It's like they took the pin and just painted over it blue. It's kind of chipping away there a bit, but yeah, very nice pin. Love this one. The next pin in my top 5 is this Walt Disney World Resort pin. So I visited Walt Disney World in 2015, and I got this pin while I was there. This is very cool. It's all stained glass. If I put something white behind it, you can kind of see how the color just went whoop. So yeah, it's all stained glass. So you have the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. And this was actually made in 2012, and it does have the older Hollywood Studio icon there. Now it's the Tower of Terror, but back then it was this Sorcerer Mickey hat. And I love that it has the kind of a hidden Mickey in the middle, and that's also a stained glass element. So very cool pin. I just love stained glass pins, and this one was really neat because I enjoyed all 4 parks when I was there, and this pin represents all 4 parks. And one thing I do with these stained glass pins is when I do put them on my board, I cut a piece of paper out and then I pin it to my board with the white paper behind it. And you can actually see the stained glass, where if I don't do that, then it goes up against the pegboard color. So it stands out a lot better if you put a white piece of paper behind it. And also an open edition again. Ooh, 2 open editions, what am I doing? All right, next up on my list is this Ariel and Ursula pen. Look at this, and this one is huge. For example, here are the 2 pins that I just showed you, and this pen is about the size of both of them tall. So this is the Spellbound series, and you can get these at Pinapalooza. And they still have them all. They have 4 of them. They have Tiana with Dr. Facilier, Aurora with Maleficent, Snow White with the Evil Queen, and then of course this one with Ariel and Ursula. And you can get them with a gold frame or a silver frame. And I got this one with a silver frame. So it has this really cool artwork back there. And then Ariel is kind of a pin on pin there. And then the frame is all bumped up and has tons of detail in it. Seashells and stuff. And this is a limited edition 300. This one is just really nice. I love all this detail in the would that be coral? Very, very nice pin series. I actually have the other 3. I'll do a video on all 4 of them so you can see all 4, but they do still have these on the website. So next up is this Peter Pan pin celebrating 70 years. This was a D23 fan club exclusive. So this one is an LE 1500, and this was released just a couple weeks ago or last month. And it kind of had a weird release because it released on a Tuesday and it sold out really quick, and a lot of people had their orders canceled. And then a few days later, it just randomly showed up back in the shop. So then I was able to get it. I was kind of bummed when I missed out on it, but now I'm happy that I found it. I just really love the simple design of this one. It's all gold, very shiny. If I tip it towards me, you can see me there. And then it has just the white stars in the background, and it has Peter Pan, Wendy, John, and Michael with the clock tower in the background. Super nice pen. It is D23, limited edition, 1500. Very nice. And here is my favorite pen in my collection as of yesterday, whatever mood I was in yesterday. This is the Disneyland 50th anniversary. They had this whole retro lineup, and my favorite ride is Pirates of the Caribbean, and they have this one, and it's just awesome. So you have Disneyland written down here at the bottom with these, the colors that I just love the look of that signage. And you've got Pirates of the Caribbean stuff in the background. You got a pirate ship, you have the burning buildings back there, you have like a glittered sky, and then you have the dog with the keys that dangle. And he's a pin on pin. You can actually see how much he sticks up there. He sticks up quite a bit. And the keys, you have 3 keys dangling on a key ring. The only hard part here is this key ring is getting pretty rusted out. I did get this from somebody. This was released in 2005, so yeah, that key ring there is a little bit rusty, but very, very nice pin. There you go, 2005. Yeah, so as of yesterday, I can kind of tell by looking at this, I was in a park mood. I was missing the parks, so most of mine were park-related pins. But yeah, this one right here, I would say is my favorite pin as of right now. So my first honorable mention is this Evil Queen pin. I just showed this recently in a video a couple of weeks ago. This is from Pink All the Mode's iconic villain series, which is my favorite villain series. I love the poison-covered apple that makes the skull, and this one has it here and there, and it actually has it all the way around in the frame. Just a very nice pen. You have the Evil Queen here with a lot of glitter in her crown. She's dipping the apple, getting that poison on there. In the background has a red pearlized color there, which is super, super nice. Love this series. And this was a limited edition 300. So my next honorable mention is this Boba Fett pen. I love the look of this one. This one was released in 2016. It was a really cool Star Wars series that was coming out, and my friend got me this one when he was down there, which I can't believe that was 2016, but I guess it was. Wow, time flies. And this is actually a pin on pin on pin. So in the foreground, we have a pewter Boba Fett kind of standing guard there, and then the middle layer is the ship, back of the ship, and the background layer has the sky, and you can see them loading Han Solo and Carbonite. They're loading him onto the ship. So if you flip it to the side here, you've got the pin on pin on pin. Very nice series of pins. I only have 2 of them. I have this one, and I have the one with Obi-Wan and Darth Vader doing a lightsaber fight. But I kind of like this one a little better just because I like the colors in it. Oh, this one's called Bespin. Limited edition 6,000. That is a really high edition size. So maybe my friend got me this a little later. With the 6,000 edition size, maybe it lasted a year or 2. And the last honorable mention I wanted to show you is this Fantasyland Poster pin. This one was in and out of the top 5 quite a bit over the last few days. I love this pen. This was the first in the Disneyland Poster series of 2022. And this one is, so it's got a frame, it's a pin on pin. The background says dreams come true in Fantasyland. It has fireworks and a little bit of the castle. And then the top of the, or front of the pin is the rest of the castle and the frame. Very nice pin design. I think this is my favorite out of that entire poster series. And we can see there that it was an LE 2000. But I'll do a video on this entire poster pin collection because I do have all of them. And this one is my favorite one. Very nice. Oh, and it also has 4 hidden Mickeys. Not very hidden, but they're there. And a bonus honorable mention is this entire pin board. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, I love this one. This one almost made a list. This one almost made a list too, because this one has treasure inside. Awesome. Okay, I'm cheating. I'll stop. So those were my top 5 pins in my collection. Maybe I'll do this again in a year from now, and we'll see if my top 5 changes at all. I'm pretty sure it will, because there's a pin that's on the way that I think might break into this top 5, so we'll have to see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.